Hello, my beautiful, lovely peoples. We're going to get started with a lovely flow in a second. You're going to need some blocks, your mats, and maybe some water for breaks. Go ahead and get your stuff that you need. I'm going to give you 2 minutes and then we will get started. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Today's class is called Quiet Strength, and it is all about finding strength even in the quiet. It's finding strength even when it's quiet. So stillness is not just about the absence of noise. It's also about the presence of being calm. Even in the midst of movement, we can still come home to ourselves. This is the intention that I present to y'all for class today. Go ahead and take a moment and set your own personal intention. Sometimes it is very hard for me to just be still, quiet, and calm. But even in those moments where it's hard for me to, I kind of focus on my breath, take moments for myself, go to the restroom maybe, or just in my car. And I'm always just checking in on my breath, noticing my thoughts, acknowledging them, and letting them flutter away. And that's what I hope y'all get out of this practice today. How to be strong, do what you need to do, but also how to calm your body down while you're being strong. Strongness could be actual strength, but it also, for me, represents kind of realizing that I'm at this random place in my life where I am being given more responsibility. And I don't really like the term super mom, but sometimes I'm put in that position to be like the super mom, super grandchild, super daughter, super team player, all of the above. And it's admirable to carry all these, but it's also that strength can weaken you if you don't choose wisely what to give your strength through. And the way we can choose what we can give our strength through is through our meditations, our yoga practice, our moving through poses with grace, strength, and realizing to give ourselves some stillness to honor where we need to be at the moment and to really only into those. Go ahead on your mat. Join me in seated position. If you set your own intention for this practice or you borrow from mine, close down your eyes, breathing in and out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really breathe in through your nose and then making a sound through your mouth like you're just letting it all out like let that vibrate on your throats, on your vocal cords. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. Let go. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. Let it all go. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. Let it all go. Breathe in through your nose. I can be still. Hold at the top. Let it go. Again, breathe through your nose. I can be strong. Hold at the top. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose. Hold at the top. I can be still and strong. Exhale. One more time. Breathe in through your nose. Really big. Breathe in. Hold it as long as you can, filling your belly with as much air. Breathe in all the way, all the way, all the way, feeling that breath fill up your whole body. Hold it. Hold it. Breathe in your spine. Sit up nice straight. Relax your shoulders. And exhale. Let your breath be your anchor. Inhaling your presence. Exhale. Releasing. Let's begin our flow. From here, you're already in a seated position. You're gonna bring your hands all the way up to the top. Breathe in really big. Exhale, lower down to your right side. Twist into your body. Seated twist. Option to rest your hand on the floor. Make sure your spine is still lengthened or resting on your knee. Don't bring your hand all the way behind you. Bring it kind of to your side and twist more to your body. Some people bring it all the way to behind us, like I can twist on it. Sometimes you just need to bring it right here and twist deeper. Use that core. Inhale, bring it up to the center. Exhale, twist the other side. Lengthening your spine. Resting your hand on your knees. Inhale, bring your hands all the way up again. Exhale, let them rest gently on your knees. Let's go ahead and rock forwards and come into a tabletop position for our cat cow. In your tabletop, play around just a little bit. Move from side to side, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Tap your toes down. Find some plainness in your body. Just start wiggling, wiggling, moving, grooving, and bring some joy into your practice today. Find your stillness when you're ready. Inhale, curve your spine for a nice, lovely cow. Exhale, curve that spine. Inhale, breathe in deep in. big to your head forward, your chest forward. Really engaging that core. Exhale, rounding this forward. Inhale, bring your right hand all the way up to the sky. Twist the light bulb in the sky. Give me 2 and exhale, bring your arm down for arm circles. 2 rounds around. And then thread the needle through the left side, threading between your left wrist and your left knee. Option to use your block to press into the ground to give some more space if needed, to bring the ground closer, and to just give you just a little bit more space to play with. So press on the block or the ground, reach your hand all the way back up to the sky, and shoot it back down. Inhale, let's do the left side. Bring your hand all the way up to the sky, looking past your head. Screw that light bulb. Exhale, lower all the way down in between. Exhale, give me 2 rounds. Arm circles. And then finally, going all the way down in between your right hand. Thread the needle on the right side. Using that block again. My head. To give yourself some more space to play with. Breathe in. Pushing into the block or the ground. Coming back to the ground. Pressing your hand back into the mat if you had a block. And bring it to me. Bring it back to the front. Into tabletop position. Breathe in. Finding some balance here. We're going to take our right hand out and our left hand back. Gazing front in front of us. Finding one point to gaze. Breathe in. Exhale. We're going to bring our hand to our chest, our right hand to our chest, as well as our left knee crunching in and holding here. Inhale. Within both hand and knee. Exhale. Crunching. One time. Inhale. Bring your right hand in. Exhale. Crunching. Inhale. Bring it forward again. Resting for a moment. Option to stay here and play with your balance. Awesome. The option to bend your left leg. And then let your right hand gently twist behind it to meet each other. Inhale to lengthen a little bit. Exhale to slowly bring them back out and bring them both back into tabletop position. Move from side to side, catch your breath. Inhale. Let's do the other side. Let your left hand come out, finding some balance and stability, gazing past your left hand. Exhale. Send your right leg back. Breathe it in. Exhale, crunch your left hand to your chest and your right knee to your chest. Let them meet in the center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Option to stay here. Option to bend your right leg and then let your left hand meet back. Not right now. Okay. Okay. Option to let your gently come out of this pose. Left hand goes straight out, right hand goes out, right leg goes out, and slowly come back into your tabletop position. Take a moment here, breathe in, breathe out, and send your hips into child's pose. Take a moment to breathe after creating some heat in your body. Breathe in, coming back up to tabletop position. Curl your toes underneath. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale one more time here. Inhale. And send your hips back for downward facing dog. Press into the mat. Shift your hips back a little bit more. Pedal through your feet gently. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, one more breath. Are you ready? Walk your toes gently up to meet the top of the mat. Breathe in here. Take a moment to find both of your blocks, just in case you need them, and place them at the top of your mat. From here, ground when you ground into the mat again. Put your palms face forward, sending light beams from your palms to and grabbing energy as well. Inhale energy, exhale energy. Like your oxygen and carbon dioxide, CO2, carbon dioxide and oxygen exchange. Do that with your body. Breathe in good energy, that oxygen, and send that negativity out back into the world. Let it dissolve into the world and not get on anybody else, but just send it back out. And I don't want the world to take it. Breathe in. Exhale. Shift your hips down, bend your knees a little bit. Breathe in. Send your hands up into the sky. Exhale. Lower all the way down to the ground. Forward fold. Keep that bend in your legs slightly. Make sure to check your alignment. Straight in and forward. Straight in and forward. Your spine. Breathe in. Halfway lift. Keep the spine nice and neutral. Place your hands below your kneecaps on your shin. Exhale, let it back down. Inhale, rise all the way back, one vertebrae at a time. Let your head be the last thing that comes up. Inhale, sweep your arms. Exhale, lower all the way down. Placing your hands on, option to place your hands on blocks to bring the ground closer to you. Slight bend in those knees. Exhale. Inhale. Press your hands into your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into the ground, either on the blocks or on the ground. Come to plank position. Exhale, lower down gently. Move the blocks out the way and lower down all the way to the ground. Wiggle your toes, nice and gently. Breathe in, press your hands right into near your chest. Push up gently and have your spine curved, upward facing dog. Spin your chest forward just a little bit. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, curve your toes. Tabletop position. Curve your toes under. Tabletop position, but keep going, pressing into the mat and coming into downward facing dog. Take a breath here, breathe in and out. Walk your toes forward gently, gently, gently. We have plenty of time to go fast and build more strength. Exhale, lower down, forward fold, check your alignment. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press into the ground. Plank position. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Inhale, press into the ground. Upward dog. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press into the ground to tabletop position. Exhale, stay here for one breath. Inhale, courage goes under, downward facing dog. Exhale, lower back down to tabletop position. Send your hips back into child's pose. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Bring your body back into that tabletop position. In from here. Breathe in. Press into the mat. Down through the nose. Inhale. Bring your right leg all the way up into the sky. Wiggle your toes. Curve your toes a little bit. Get it ready. Exhale. Bring it into your chest. Inhale. Bring it back up into third. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Bring it, your knee, onto the outside of your elbow. Bring your right knee to the outside of your right elbow. Exhale. Inhale, send it back into three-legged dog. Inhale. Bring it into your chest. Exhale, place it down on the ground. Create a low lunge. Take a moment to find strength in your low lunge. Maybe you move your blocks a little bit closer to you. So really breathe through this pose. Inhale. Meet me in prayer pose with your crescent lunge. Shift your hips back just a little bit and bring your spine straight forward up. Hold here. Inhale. Bring your hands a little bit higher. Exhale. Shift into the stretch a little bit more. Exhale. Shift your hands back to the ground. And bring your right leg, meaning having one hand on the left and one hand on the right. Exhale. Inhale. Send your right leg back into three-legged dog. Exhale. Lower back down to downward dog. Move your blocks out the way if you use them. Press into the mat for plank position. Breathe in. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Slowly, gently. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Come into tabletop position. Exhale, lower down into child's pose. Breathe in, come into tabletop position. Exhale, one breath here. Inhale, curve your toes under and press it all the way up into downward facing dog. Head over your feet. Let's do that left side. Breathe in, bring that left leg all the way up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it into your chest. Inhale, bring it all the way up into three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it on the outside of your left elbow. Inhale, come back up into three-legged dog. Adjust and balance. Maybe use your blocks to lengthen or to connect you closer to the room. Exhale, bring it back into the chest and gently float it up. Catch your breath here. Check your alignment and low lunge. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Gently lean into your body and bring it into your hands into prayer position for crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring your hands all the way up. Exhale, gently deepen into this position. Inhale. Exhale, press back down into the blocks or the mat. Inhale. Send your left leg back to three-legged dog. Exhale, lower back down to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down into tabletop position. And exhale, lower all the way back down into child's pose. Inhale, come back up to tabletop position. Exhale, come back into downward facing dog. Let's keep going. Inhale, bring your right leg up again. Exhale, set it down onto the ground. Inhale, keep your left hand on the ground and your right hand comes all the way up into twisted lunge. Exhale, slowly move your right leg out a little bit more towards the edge of your mat. And inhale, find your balance and lower down into lizard lunge. From here, breathe in or bend your elbows and go all the way down. Option to set your knee down or keep it up. Inhale, press back into the mat. Frame your right leg again. Send your right leg back, down facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lower down to plank position. Exhale, lower down to plank position. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down even further to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, breathe through. Come back into downward facing dog. Let's do the other side. Breathe in. Three-legged dog. Exhale. Come and meet bring it through. Step it through. Inhale. Place your right hand on the ground. Twist through and raise your left hand all the way up into the sky. Exhale. Shift your left leg to the edge of your mat and place your left hand and your right hand in between. Option to stay here or lower down into lizard lunge. Option to stay here or lower your kneecap down, knee down. Maybe use blocks to rest on. Option to use blocks to rest on. Option to raise your knee up. Another option is to fold your mat over to rest your knee on for more support. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently come out of the pose. Moving your left leg back into the middle of your left hand and your right hand, framing it nice and gently. Send it back up into three-legged dog. And back down. It's down facing dog. Breathe in. Come to plank. Exhale. Lower all the way down. Inhale, press all the way up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, lower down again. Good job. Overhead is so amazing. Breathe in. Come to tabletop position. Exhale, take a breath here. Inhale, send your hips back into child's pose and take 2 breaths to get some water. Take about 4 breaths to get some water or just relax in child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Press your heel, press your hands into the ground. Gently raise up, adjust as needed into tabletop position. Breathe in, shift your hands forward, downward dog. Let's keep flowing. So last, upward positions, middle rest. Breathe in, bring your right hand foot all the way to the sky. Exhale, lower down to the ground and set it down into crescent lower lunge. Inhale, raise your hands all the way up into crescent lunge. Exhale, spin your back toes, heels back down into warrior one. Inhale really deep. Exhale, bring your right hand forward, left hand back, warrior two. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift your weight forward, shift your hips forward gently, and rest your right arm on your right leg. Placing your left hand above your left ear. Side angle. Extended side angle. Inhale. Exhale, send them back. Reverse warrior. Inhale again. Lengthen through your right leg and make it nice and straight. Exhale. Place your hand on the floor and the other one is stacked over your shoulder. Triangle pose. Option to stay on the ground and rest here or rest on a block. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back into warrior one, bend your right. Warrior two, bend your right leg. Exhale. Inhale. Come back into crescent lunge. Sweep all 10 toes forward. Inhale. Exhale. Place hands down to the ground. Frame your right leg. What is this? This is runner's lunge towards the ground. Inhale. Send your right leg back into three-legged dog. Exhale. Let that dog come down to the ground into downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale. Go ahead and flow through your chaturanga. Go to plank. Inhale. Exhale. Push down to the ground. Gently and slowly. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Out. Exhale. Lower down to the mat. Inhale, breathe in and come back into child's pose. I don't know if you hear any background noise. I'm still in present, but sometimes there's just movement and noise going around me that I can't control. But I'm learning to control my inner head, inner thoughts into my head when I cannot control what's going around. And so as long as I stay still, and don't respond to the madness of the world, we gonna be all right. Let's do the other side. Breathe in, tabletop position. Exhale. Inhale, shift your hips back, down facing dog. Take the breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your legs up to the sky. Left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale. Place it down in front of you, low lunge. Inhale. Press into the ground. Lift up, crescent lunge on the left-hand side. Exhale, spin your back heel down, warrior one. Inhale, lengthen and breathe nice and big. Exhale, send your hands down, warrior two. Inhale, shift forward just a little bit. Bring your left arm over your left thigh, extended side angle. Inhale, exhale, drop your shoulders. Inhale, bring your hands back into warrior two position. Exhale, flow into reverse warrior. Bring your right hand right below or above your hip. Inhale, make your left leg straight into triangle pose. Exhale, place your left hand on the ground or on a block. Triangle pose. Right hand right above your shoulders. Inhale, come back to warrior two position. Move your blocks out this way. Let the blocks out the way. Inhale, breathe here. Exhale. Spin all your 10 toes facing the front of the mat. Crescent lunge. Exhale, lower down to frame your feet. I like to use my blocks for this sometimes just to kind of give me a little bit more space to shoot my leg back. So inhale, exhale, bring your left leg back all the way down into three-legged dog. Exhale, lower down in the downward facing dog. Then I'll move my blocks out the way just to give me some space to move. Inhale, come into plank position. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga, or slowly float with me. Inhale. Curve up, we're facing dog. Exhale, lower down to the ground. Inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, exhale, curl the toes. Inhale, curl the toes under. Exhale, take a breath. Inhale, come to tabletop position. Exhale, soft close. Take 2 breaths here. Y'all did an awesome job showing how strong y'all are staying in these poses, or take even strength comes from modify what works for your body. Inhale, come into tabletop position. And slowly, slowly, slowly bring your legs in front of you. Stack pose. Inhale, bring your hands above your head. Exhale, lower down. Into forward fold, seated forward fold. Make sure, and I struggle with this too, make sure your back stays nice and straight. And even though I struggle with this, I am always actively just checking in with my core, moving it through my spine, and just slowly folding over. And what I learned is to slightly bend in my legs, sit up nice and tall, and don't try to go all the way over here. First, fix yourself, which means bend your legs slightly, bring to the core, inhale, and go first to your shins. Exhale, put down a little bit more, pushing and pressing. Inhale, exhale, shift down a little bit more, and ta-da, you can reach your toes. Check that spine. You cannot reach your toes, that is also okay. Use the blocks, options to use the blocks, and to listen to your body. But checking on that spine to give as much so it can let as much oxygen travel up that spine and down that spine to your brain. Because when you have oxygen traveling to your brain, you get more calmness throughout your day. Exhale, come back up. We twisted some already, so we're going to come all the way down to the ground, bending our knees and slightly lowering down gently to the ground. The bridge pose. Grab your block just in case you need it. Inhale. Keep your palms next to your hips. Press into the ground and lift your bottom up. Option to place a block underneath your bottom. And exhale. And just relax on the block. Still one more round. Inhale. Exhale. Lower all the way down to the ground. Take our knees to our body. Give your spine a hug. Open up into happy baby. Take your knees on the outside of your elbows. Place your hands on your toes and roll from side to side. Happy baby. Giving your spine a deep massage a little bit more. Exhale, lowering down to the ground. All the way for Shavasana. Place your hands right next to your body. Breathe in and out. Find a spot on the wall to stare at. First flush, making the eyes nice and heavy until they are ready to close. Take this moment just to relax in stillness. Breathing in and out. letting the stillness stay with you, even as you lead the mat. Take a breath in and out. Start to wiggle your feet nice and gently. Wiggle your fingers as well. Bring your knees into the chest and slowly fall on one side in the fetal position. Fetal position is represented by new beginnings. And starting from a new perspective. Press your press your top hand into the mat and slowly bring yourself into a seated position. Reach your hands all the way up above your head and bring your hands to your eyebrows. Breathe in. I can be still. Exhale. Take your hands to your lips. Breathe in. I can be strong. Exhale. Take your hands to your heart. Breathe in. I can be still and strong. Exhale. I would like to leave you with this quote. Within you, there's stillness, a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time. Herman Hesse. No matter what noise you hear, what's going on outside, you have the power. As you showed today, you have the power to control you. With that control and noticing your strength and your power, can shift your perspective and make you powerful and within the world. Bow down to yourself, bow down to others with showing gratitude. The light to me sees the light in you. Peace, blessings, namaste. Recording